Welcome back to Golden Grace. It feels like just yesterday when Will first rolled up to Bel-Air. Carlton was busting out his signature dance moves, and Uncle Phil was dropping life lessons that stuck with us forever. But believe it or not, over 3 decades have flown by since the sitcom first aired. The cast we grew up with has changed so much, and sadly, some key players are gone. Let's find out where they are today. Jeffrey the butler was played by Joseph Marcel, born in 1948 on the Caribbean island of St. Lucia. At 42 years old when Fresh Prince premiered in 1990, he brought serious wit, sophistication, and unmatched sarcasm to the Banks home. Today, Joseph Marcel is 78 and still working in television, film, and theater. As a classically trained actor with a stellar career on both British and American stages, Jeffrey was never just a butler. His killer one-liners and dry humor constantly stole the show, making him an absolute fan favorite in a cast packed with heavy hitters. Carlton Banks was played by Alfonso Ribeiro, born in 1971 in New York, just 19 when the show started. He brought crazy energy, ambition, and one of television's most famous dancers to life. Today, he is 55 years old and is still a huge face on television. Outside of acting, he killed it as a host and producer while staying tight with the show's fan base. Carlton's hilarious dynamic and rivalry with Will gave us some of the absolute best moments. Watching him grow from a goofy sidekick into a real, deep character made the show feel so genuine. Aunt Vivian Banks was originally played by Janet Hubert, born in 1956 in Chicago. Just 34 when the series kicked off in 1990. She brought major confidence and brains to her role as the strong Banks family matriarch today. Janet Hubert is 70 and still works in television, movies, and voiceovers. Not long ago, she reunited with her old Fresh Prince co-stars, which was huge for Day One fans. Aunt Viv was way more than a mother. She was the soul of the home. Her wisdom, drive, and commanding presence defined so many of the show's iconic scenes. Vivian Banks was later played by Daphne Reid, who was born in 1948 in New York. Joining the cast at 45, she brought a sweet warmth, elegance, and steady vibe to the character. Today, Daphne Reid is 78 years old and still stays busy with various creative projects. On top of acting, she is also known for her work as a designer and business owner. Replacing an icon was never going to be easy, but Daphne Reid successfully guided Aunt Viv through those later seasons, keeping family love at the core of everything she did. Philip Banks was brought to life by James Avery, born in 1945 in Suffolk, Virginia. At 45 years old when the show started, he gave Uncle Phil authority, humor, and a massive heart. Sadly, James Avery passed away in 2013 at 68 following complications from heart surgery. Outside of Bel-Air, he built a highly respected, decades-long career in television, movies, and voice acting. For so many of us, Uncle Phil was the absolute heart of the entire show. His warm wisdom transformed a simple comedy into something generations still cherish. Meanwhile, Jackie Ames was played by Tyra Banks, born in 1973 in California. Only 20 when she landed the role, she brought insane confidence, charm, and killer style as Will's love interest these days. Tyra Banks is 53 years old and remains a massive name in the entertainment industry. She went on to build a huge career as a supermodel, television host, and business mogul. Jackie brought out a totally different side of Will's youth. Her time on screen added fun and romance while keeping the show packed with that classic youthful energy. Will Smith played himself, born in 1968 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Just 22 when things kicked off in 1990, he brought endless charisma and natural talent to a character inspired by his real life. Today, Will Smith is 58 and is still one of the biggest stars on the planet. His career exploded way past television, leading to massive blockbusters, music awards, and worldwide fame. Will's trip from West Philly to Bel-Air became one of television's ultimate success stories. Watching him grow turned this 90s sitcom into an absolute cultural phenomenon. Hilary Banks was played by Karen Parsons, born in 1966 in Los Angeles. At 24, when the show premiered, she brought wit, attitude, and a totally unforgettable vibe to the oldest Banks sister. Today, Karen Parsons is 60 years old and devotes most of her time to writing, education, and keeping history alive. She is still closely connected to the legacy of Fresh Prince. Hilary often delivered some of the show's funniest moments, but she also grew far beyond comic relief. Her growth made her one of the show's most memorable characters. Jazz was played by DJ Jazzy Jeff, born in 1965 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Just 25 when the series premiered, he brought humor, energy, and unforgettable chemistry to Will's closest friend. Today, he is 61 and remains highly respected as a DJ, producer, and music pioneer. His influence on hip-hop culture continues to inspire artists all around the world. Few running gags became as famous as Jazz being thrown out of the Banks house. His friendship with Will created some of the show's funniest moments and remains a fan favorite today. Viola Smith was played by Vernie Watson, born in 1954 in Trenton, New Jersey. Only 36 when she first appeared on the show, she brought warmth, strength, and heartfelt sincerity to Will's mother. Today, Vernie Watson is 72 and continues acting in television, film, and theater. Her long career has included memorable roles across multiple generations of hit television series. Vi represented the family roots Will never left behind. Her appearances added emotional depth to the series and reminded viewers of the love that shaped Will's journey. Lisa Wilkes was played by Nia Long, who was born in 1970 in Brooklyn, New York. At 24, when she joined the series, she brought intelligence, confidence, and maturity to one of Will's most important relationships. These days, Nia Long is 56 and remains a celebrated actress with an accomplished career in film and television. Her performances have earned admiration from audiences for more than 3 decades. Among all of Will's romances, Lisa stood out as one of the most meaningful. Their relationship showed a more mature side of the character and added emotional weight to the later seasons. Aunt Helen was played by Jennifer Lewis, born in 1957 in Kinloch, Missouri. At 33, when she appeared on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, she brought humor, confidence, and a strong family presence to the series. As of now, Jennifer Lewis is 69 and remains one of entertainment's most respected performers. Her career spans television, film, music, and Broadway, earning her recognition as a beloved cultural icon. Aunt Helen added another layer to the extended family that surrounded Will. Her appearances helped reinforce the importance of family connections that remained central to the show's heart. Trevor was played by Brian Stokes Mitchell, born in 1957 in Seattle, Washington. At 33, when he joined the series, he brought charm, confidence, and ambition to Tyra Banks. Fine. Today, he is 69 and is widely celebrated for his achievements in theater, television, and music. His acclaimed Broadway career has earned numerous awards and critical praise. Although Trevor's time on the show was brief, it became unforgettable. His storyline remains one of the most shocking and talked about moments in Fresh Prince history. Judge Robertson was played by Sherman Hemsley, born in 1938 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. At 54, when he appeared on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he brought authority, humor, and charisma to the courtroom role. He passed away in 2012 at 74 from lung cancer. Long before Fresh Prince, he became a television legend as George Jefferson. Even in a guest appearance, Sherman Hemsley's presence was impossible to ignore. His performance connected 2 generations of sitcom history and delighted fans of classic television. Nikki Banks was played by Ross Bagley, born in 1988 in Los Angeles, California. He was just 6 when he joined The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He brought charm, humor, and youthful energy to the Banks family. Today, Ross Bagley is 38. After appearing in several popular 90s productions, he later stepped away from acting and pursued interests outside the entertainment industry. Nikki represented a new generation within the Banks household. His arrival added fresh family dynamics and helped keep the series evolving during its later seasons. Hattie Banks was played by Virginia Capers, born in 1925 in Los Angeles, California. At 66, when she appeared on the series, she brought warmth, wisdom, and an unforgettable personality to the Banks family matriarch. Virginia Capers passed away in 2004 at 78 after battling cancer. An accomplished actress and singer, she enjoyed a distinguished career spanning stage, television, and film. Hattie brought a real sense of family history and tradition to the show. Her presence reminded viewers that the Banks family story stretched way beyond the walls of their Bel-Air mansion. Michael Weiner, who was born in New York City in 1975, played Kellogg Leiber, just 19 when he hit The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He brought plenty of laughs and awkward charm to Ashley's memorable storyline. Today, Michael Weiner is 51 years old. After his acting days, he blew up in the music industry as a producer and performer under the name Michael Bivins. Kellogg's scenes really captured all the awkward excitement of teenage life. Storylines like his helped the show vibe with younger fans while adding depth to Ashley's own journey. Vanessa was played by Johari Johnson, who was born in Los Angeles back in 1971. She was only 20 years old when she appeared on Bel-Air Bel-Air, bringing tons of confidence and charm and tons of personality to one of the show's classic storylines. Today, Johari Johnson is 55 and still grinds as an actress, writer, and producer. Her diverse career spans across television, feature films, and various indie projects. Outside characters like Vanessa really helped expand the show's universe. She brought extra flavor to the series, contributing to that lively vibe fans still love today. Janice was played by Charlene Woodard, born in Albany, New York, back in 1955. At 35, when she joined the show, she brought genuine warmth, intelligence, and emotional depth to her role. Today, Charlene Woodard is 71 years old and remains deeply respected across theater, television, and film, earning massive praise for both acting and playwriting. The Fresh Prince always balanced comedy with heartfelt family moments, and characters like Janice made those scenes feel incredibly real. She brought a huge dose of heart to the series. Chadney Hunt was played by Michael Landis, who was born in the Bronx back in 1972. Only 21 when he appeared on the show, he brought pure confidence and an energetic vibe to the role. Today, Michael Landis is 54 and still lands regular roles in television and film. Over the years, he built a solid international career with gigs in both American and British productions. Fresh Prince always kept things exciting with an evolving cast of characters. Chadney's storyline really captured the fun, dating drama, and social adventures that made the show so entertaining. The fire chief was played by Daryl Sivat, born in New York City in 1949. At 42 years old, when he appeared on the show, he brought real authority, humor, and an unforgettable presence to the role. Today, he is 77 and still recognized for his work in TV, film, and educational media. His long career spans acting, producing, and leading community-focused creative projects. Even minor guest spots made Fresh Prince feel a living, breathing world. Characters like the fire chief added realistic variety to the Banks family dramas. Garcelbov appeared as herself. She was born in 1966 in Haiti, and at 28, when she dropped by the show, she brought absolute charisma, beauty, and real star power to the series. Today, Garcelov is 60 years old and still enjoys a highly successful career as an actress, TV personality, author, and producer. She is still a household name across media and entertainment. Having real-life celebrities drop in always added massive excitement to the show. Garza the spot showed just how popular and culturally huge Fresh Prince was in the 1990s. Fred Wilkes was played by John Amos, born in Newark, New Jersey, back in 1939. Joining the series at 55, he brought immense strength, wisdom, and dignity to Lisa Well's father. Sadly, John Amos passed away in 2024 at 84 from natural causes. Over his legendary career, he cemented himself as a icon with unforgettable roles in Roots, Good Times, and other classic hits. Fred Wilkes played a huge part in one of the most pivotal chapters of Will's life. His character brought real maturity and emotional depth, reminding everyone what family values are all about. Monica Allison, born in California back in 1975, played Michelle. Only 18 years old when she appeared on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, she brought serious charm, confidence, and high energy to a memorable storyline. Today, Monica Allison is 51 years old. After her acting days, she kept pursuing creative interests while remaining a beloved face for fans of 1990s TV. One of the best parts of Fresh Prince was how easily it introduced memorable guest stars. Michelle's quick spot brought an extra layer of fun, helping keep the show fresh throughout its run. Janet was played by Nicole Bilderback, born in Seoul, South Korea, in 1975. At just 19, when she landed on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, she brought pure energy and humor to the show's younger storylines. Fast forward, Nicole Bilderback is 51 and still grinding in TV and film. Over the years, she has built a solid, respected career with tons of guest spots and memorable roles. Fresh Prince clicked with audiences because the characters felt so real and relatable. Janet's quick run on the show added to those everyday, relatable friendships we all loved. Ashley Banks was played by Tayshana Ali, born in 1979 in North Belmore, New York. She was just 11 when the show premiered in 1990, literally growing up before our eyes as the youngest Banks' daughter. Today, Tayshana Ali is 47 and still stays busy acting, singing, and producing. She has branched out into music, film, and advocacy, but her heart is still tied to her Fresh Prince roots. For a lot of us, watching Ashley grow up felt just like watching a little sister. Seeing her transition from a wide-eyed kid into a strong, confident woman was one of the show's best arcs. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air gave us endless laughs, real friendships, and lessons we still carry. Which character was your absolute favorite? Let us know, and subscribe to Golden Grace for more journeys through the stars and the stories that shaped a generation.